Good evening, viewers, and welcome to today's edition of the news. First, a look at the headlines. Budget session of Parliament begins with the President's address to joint sittings of both houses. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says this budget session is an opportunity for all MPs to leave a positive footprint. Government will continue to invest in education and will further boost infrastructure, says the Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma. 3 common university entrance test centres will be set up, 1 for Tura and 2 in Shillong, says Education Minister Rakam A. Sangma. And Meghalaya wins 1 gold at the Under-19 Khelo India Youth Games. And now the news in detail. President Draupadi Murmu has asserted that the grand edifice of a developed India will stand on 4 strong pillars of youth power, women power, farmers and the poor. Addressing the joint sitting of both the Houses of Parliament today, she said India has seen completion of many such works in national interest in the last 10 years, for which people were waiting for decades. The President highlighted the construction of Ram Temple in Ayodhya, saying people were hopeful for it for centuries and that dream has been fulfilled now. She also listed the abrogation of Article 370 from Jammu and Kashmir, banning triple talaq and other measures taken by the government in the last 10 years. The interim budget will be presented by the Finance Minister tomorrow in the Parliament.
कश्मीर से आर्टिकल 370 हटाने को लेकर शंकाएं थी, आज वो इतिहास हो चुकी है। इसी संसद ने 3 तलाक के विरुद्ध कड़ा कानून बनाया है। इसी संसद ने हमारे पड़ोसी देशों से आए पीड़ित अल्पसंख्यकों को नागरिक देने वाला कानून बनाया।
Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that those MPs who contributed positively to the Parliament will be remembered by all, but those who caused disruption will hardly be remembered. Addressing media outside Parliament ahead of the budget session, Modi said the members having a habit of being involved in ruckus and lowering the constitution values, they must introspect in the last session of the current Lok Sabha. He said this budget session is an opportunity for repentance and to leave footprints, positive footprints. Modi urged all the MPs not to miss this opportunity and perform their best.
प्रगति की नई नई ऊंचाइयों को पार करता हुआ आगे बढ़ रहा है। सर्वस्पर्शी विकास हो रहा है, सर्वांगीण विकास हो रहा है, सर्वसमावेशक विकास हो रहा है। ये यात्रा जनता जनार्दन के आशीर्वाद से निरंतर बनी रहेगी।
Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma on Tuesday said that the government will continue to invest in education and will further boost infrastructure creation for higher and technical education in the state. Speaking at the inaugural function of Sora Government College in the presence of Education Minister Rakam Sangma and Health Minister Dr. Maisel Ampreen Lingdo, the Chief Minister asserted that higher and technical education will get a major boost as centres for higher learning in science, engineering and architecture are being set up in the state. He also informed that close to 2,500 LP schools have been either renovated or constructed with a budget of Rs 500 crore.
In the Assembly and as
now, LP students of the government college.
Science and commerce stream are absolutely necessary for our children so that they can get better opportunities in the future, and hence since the cabinet has not passed it yet, I cannot say that it is passed, but let me just share with you and tell you as the Chief Minister of the state and as the obviously who chairs the cabinet, I can tell you the day it comes to the cabinet, it will be approved and it will be clear, because we are very clear in our mindset that we will never compromise on education.
Education Minister Rakam A. Sangma informed that 3 common university entrance test CUET centres will soon be set up in Meghalaya. Speaking to reporters, Sangma said he spoke to the DG of a national testing agency NTA, New Delhi, who informed that for the postgraduate course, 3 CUET centres will be set up for Meghalaya, 1 for Tura and 2 in Shillong. Sangma also asked the VPP to come and meet him so that he could brief them well on the status of the matter. He, however, said it is the government's responsibility and the Education Department is working all out to resolve the students' issue.
And 2 in Ceylon. And however, based on the number of enrollment for the students, they may open up more centers in the state based on the number of applicants of the students for the postgraduate course.
Education Minister Rakame Sangma has said it will be mandatory for all schools to use textbooks prescribed by the Meghalaya Board of School Education (MBOS). He informed that the government is still studying the pros and the cons and the merits and the demerits of a petition received from the Catholic Schools Association requesting to allow them to continue using their own textbooks. The minister said the state government will allow this year for the schools to continue using their own textbooks because from the next academic session of 2025, the department will make it mandatory. The minister informed that English and mathematics textbooks will be available from February 5th to 10th, while Science NCERT Meghalaya Edition will be available from next week.
We have received some the Catholic Schools Association to allow them to continue to use their own books. So on that purpose, I think for not only for those schools, we allow only this year to continue their own textbook. However, I came to know we have different institutions using different textbooks.
A vibrant display of creativity unfolded as hundreds of youth and students participated in a painting competition during the first phase of the district-level event in Ribhoi district. The competition served as a noteworthy aspect of the International Water Conclave held at the district library in Nongpo. MB Tongper, Additional Deputy Commissioner of Ribhoi District, revealed that various district-level competitions including painting, quiz, public service announcements and slogan writing are scheduled from February 3rd at the Science Hall. The winners of these competitions will earn the opportunity to represent the district at the state level during the International Water Conclave on February 9th and 10th, 2024 in Shillong.
There are many series of competitions which will be held, and today we're having the painting competition. This is the first phase which is done at the district level, and the finals will be done at the state level. There are other 4 programs which we have been told of. This is the public service announcement, the slogan writing, and the quiz competition. Most of these competitions are open to all except the quiz competition, which one part of it will be held with the schools and the colleges. This will be on the 3rd of February at 11 a.m. in the District Science Hall, Nongpo.
Excise Minister Kirman Shilla said the department envisions becoming one of the biggest wine suppliers in India. When asked about the government's decision to legalize homemade wine, he said it has been a good initiative and has helped many of the winemakers in the state. He said the government will give a free hand to people for those who want to make wine making, as the license and paperwork can be provided. Meanwhile, the minister further said the department is proposing digitalization to check revenue leakage, if any. The minister said one approach involves monitoring potential leakages in the liquor sector through computerization to maintain accurate records of revenue.
Don't have it with me, but I believe that it's a good thing we have introduced, and as I've just mentioned, that hopefully this will be benefiting for them. Then we will try to fulfill the if there is anything of support from our department, we'll always be with them. Actually, leakage, as of now, we have no proof. So that's why we said by introducing this computerization, if there is a leakage, we'll find it out. If there is no leakage also, at least we will get to know that we have been doing good.
The Health City Hospital from Guwahati on Tuesday, in collaboration with the District Early Intervention Centre, Jawai, organised a free screening for congenital heart disease in Panaliar, Jawai. The screening was conducted for the West Jayantia Hills District and for the East Jayantia Hills District. An MOU has been signed between Health City Hospital and the Government of Meghalaya to provide free treatment for heart ailments to children registered under the Rashtriya Bal Swasthya Karyakram. The Director of Pediatric Cardiology, Dr. Saurabhi Das, stated that cases are being categorized into urgent operation and those that can be treated gradually. Around 20 to 25 children have already been diagnosed after screening 40 children.
I have come here today for a screening camp which we are doing amongst all the children of this district and the neighboring districts also, and here we are basically screening the children for their heart diseases. Now we already have a MOU which is signed in between our hospital and the government of Meghalaya. So under that MOU, all the children who are registered under RBSK are going to get completely free of cost treatment for their heart disease. Now once we have already diagnosed, we have a list of all of these children. Now they'll be also called from our side. They can come directly to our hospital in Health City and they will be treated for their heart disease completely free of cost.
In a historic move, the first ever night football knockout tournament illuminated the grounds of Umroi, marking a significant milestone in Ribhoi district's sports landscape. The event was organised by the Tabe Jingshai Umroi Football Association, which aims to provide a stage for talented youth while enticing football enthusiasts who, due to their busy schedules during the day, find it challenging to attend traditional daytime tournaments. The inaugural ceremony was graced by the presence of Damanbait Lamare, local MLA of Umroi constituency. The opening match of the tournament featured a clash between Bhoi Zone and Clarissa. In both the first and the second halves, a Ribhoi Zone team outshone Clarissa team, securing a decisive 2-0 victory. Meghalaya football players of under-19 category have brought a glorious win of gold medal to the state at the Khelo India Youth Games by defeating Punjab with a final score of 2-0 at the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium in Chennai. The two goals were scored by Badonbor Marbanyang. Meghalaya has sent only one team to participate at the event, and under the coaching of Jeffrey Warlarpi, the team has shown their skills to secure the top position. The captain of the team, Colin Salmon Lingdor, has expressed that they have anticipated this win since the beginning and are now overjoyed to have been able to bring such glorious honours to the state. And now here is the weather report. The maximum temperature recorded was 15 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 5 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity in the morning was 78%, while in the evening it stood at 81%. The forecast, light to moderate rain is likely to occur at isolated places. And before we conclude, a look at the headlines once again. Budget session of Parliament begins with President's address to the joint sittings of both houses. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says this budget session is an opportunity for all MPs to leave a positive footprint. Government will continue to invest in education and will further boost infrastructure, says Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma. Common university entrance test centres will be set up, one for Tura and two in Shillong, says Education Minister Rakam A. Sangma. And Meghalaya wins one gold at the Under-19 Khelo India Youth Games. And that's a wrap of today's edition of the news. Thank you very much for joining us. And from all of us here is wishing you good night.